Ken Griffey Jr., you got a special guest.
Oh yeah, I got Kewan. My first question: what does your mom call you?
Kewan.
I love it. Where's that name derived from?
What does that name derive from? Well, Harold's talking to you. Can you hear him?
Yeah, I can hear him.
Okay.
Really, it's just coming from Kewan. It's a German name. It means Kevin in German.
Okay. Now, what was that honor you just got right there? We just saw.
The T-Mobile Impact Award.
And what does that mean to you with all these guys playing in the HBCU? You're the guy that's singled out.
It means a lot, honestly. My whole life I've been in a leadership position. I was a little nervous coming out here, but I'm glad I could put on this show and win the award for everybody.
All right, I'm going to let you ask Griffey a question. What you got for Ken Griffey Jr.?
My question to you is, how was the transition from college to the minor leagues to eventually the major leagues?
Well, I skipped college.
He could have skipped high school and still been all right.
I skipped college. The adjustment was, number one, knowing who you are. Like I said earlier in the show, that for me, having a dad who played, I knew what it took to be a major leaguer at age 14. And I still had to go through the learning curve and the bumps and bruises going on the bus rides. I mean, we spent 11, 12 hours on buses, being in hotels, motels. And it was just a culture shock for me, going from, a big league clubhouse to
driving a Mercedes, sitting in the bus.
No, I had a S10 Blazer, and then, sitting on a bus that had 1 million miles on it. The year before, my teammates were telling me that they had to push it to get to the next stop. But it just made me hungry. It made me want to get to the big leagues as fast as I could. And the one thing is, for me was every day was about baseball. What can I do to improve myself day in and day out? So when it came to the start of spring training until the last out, I was always trying to improve. And then once, about 10 to 15 days.
You got room.
10 to 15 days, after the season, I would go into a new routine of, all right, what do I want to improve on by looking at my numbers? Because Harold will tell you, I look at numbers every day. And if I wasn't in the top 10 in something, I was mad.
Oh, ain't no doubt. That was a motivator. But Junior, I want you to tell him the work you put in. There's a lot of people watching, and you got the nickname The Kid, and you would act like you didn't know. Oh, what'd you hit? Oh, I don't know, just hit the ball. You knew good and well what you were doing. But my question is this, and you can tell this to him and to everybody else. A regiment, you would take 200-300 swings a day.
Yeah,
even
I
in
take
the big leagues.
early BP and then regular BP, and then if I still didn't feel like my swing was where it needed to be, I'd be in the cage, coming up with, soft tosses and things like that. But, I was always at the ballpark early.
That's nice right there.
That's nice. I was always at the ballpark, 12:30, 1 o'clock for a 7:30 game. It's always getting my work in because I can relax at the ballpark, and walk around and do what I need to do. Like I'd come in and be 90% dressed by the time my other teammates got in.
But it was that work ethic that was the difference.
I was always trying to improve day in and day out. I mean, that's the thing. People are so satisfied about, what their numbers are. They see, oh, I'm hitting 300. I've got, 15 home runs. They get satisfied. I was never satisfied until the end of the year. I always wanted more. And so when you want more, you got to work at it. I would tell you that my job is 24 hours a day. It wasn't just when I was at the ballpark. You look at basketball players, you're in school, you see the basketball team, they're walking down the hallway doing moves.
Yeah.
They ain't even at practice. It's the same thing. Visualizing, you know, what can you do to improve? And
see, man, that was a good question. He's still going on your question.
right, it never stops. I mean, even now, I'm 53 years old. I'm trying to help, you know, the next generation understand that it's about getting the barrel out in front.
See, now,
you know?
if I had the opportunity and I was your age to ask Ken a question, my question would be simple. Can you adopt me?
It's a little too late for that.
Yeah. I saw his mom and dad on TV. They ain't trying to give him up. But, you know, it's you can never stop learning and wanting to get better. I mean, even, and I will tell you this, I learned to fly a plane when I was 36 years old. So I got my pilot's license at 36, and they had to literally stick me in the room to take the test because I still felt I wasn't ready.
Wow.
So,
yeah.
You know, you got to always be ready.
Yes, indeed.
You know?
Junior, we got a break here. Again, congratulations to Kewan Braziel for winning the award here and being honored here. T-Mobile Impact Award. Congratulations to Kewan Braziel.